Urgent, Pernith Panthers fan, something's just dropped, and it might be exactly what you've been waiting to hear. One of the most important names in the squad doesn't want to leave. He wants to stay, he wants to keep winning. But before I break down every detail of this story that could shape the future of the Panthers, do this first. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop your take in the comments. Do you reckon Pernith should do whatever it takes to keep this squad together? Because what's happening right now is absolutely massive. Now look, in the middle of all the speculation, the rumors, and that usual tension whenever the NIL salary cap comes into play, a bit of light has appeared at the end of the tunnel. And that light has a name, Isaiah Papali'i. Yeah, while a lot of people are already bracing for a potential breakup, with stars being chased by rival clubs, Papali'i is coming in with a completely different mindset, the kind every fan loves to see. He wants to stay. And this isn't just lip service. It runs deeper than that. He's made it clear he's happy, that he's grown within the club, and that he feels part of the winning system Pernith has built. Papali'i arrived, adapted, and now he fits perfectly into the Panthers' style of play. A team that doesn't rely on individual brilliance alone, but on a system that's highly structured, intense, and disciplined. And it's exactly in that kind of system where players like him thrive the most. Now think about it, at a time when several players in the squad are heading into a critical phase of negotiations, hearing someone like Papali'i say he wants to stay, that's basically music to the fans' ears. Because the reality is tough. Names like Nathan Cleary, Isaiah Yeo, Brian Tuo, Liam Martin, Isaiah Papali'i himself, and Paul Alamodi are all approaching a point where the club will have to make some very hard calls. And when it comes to the NIL salary cap, there's no magic fix. You can't keep everyone. So every player who shows a genuine desire to stay, completely shifts the picture. And that's exactly why this news hit so hard. Papali'i isn't just sitting back waiting for an offer. He's showing commitment. He's saying, loud and clear, that he wants to keep being part of this story. Now let me ask you this, and I want you to jump into the comments for this one. Do you think Pernith should prioritize re-signing Papali'i? Or are there other names that should come first? Because that decision could define the club's direction for the next few years. Now continuing. Panther mate, I've got another bit of great news. The Pernith Panthers have just made a move that could directly impact the future of their NIL dynasty. And no, we're not talking about a proven superstar, but about a name that could explode at any moment. This time, the spotlight is on Zachary Clark. At just 21 years old, the young forward has signed a 2-year contract extension, locking him into the top 30 squad until the end of the 2028 season. And trust me, this isn't just another routine extension. This is a clear sign of planning, vision, and above all, belief. Now tell me this, fan to fan, how many times have you seen Pernith back a young player and turn him into a key piece? Exactly. That doesn't happen by accident. Clark might not be dominating headlines just yet, but inside the club, he's already being viewed as a player on the rise. And it's not just talk coming out of the camp, the numbers back it up. So far this NSW Cup season, he's played all 6 games. Every single one. In a competition where consistency is one of the hardest things to maintain, Clark has shown up. He's scored 2 tries, slotted 12 goals, and more importantly than stats, he's shown reliability. That trait that separates good players from dependable ones. And here's something a lot of people might be overlooking. Consistency at development level is exactly what builds future first graders. It's not about flashes of brilliance, it's about delivering solid performances week in, week out. And that's exactly what he's doing. Earlier this year, Clark also got a taste of the top level when he featured in the NIL preseason challenge. It might seem minor to some, but within the club's structure, that's a big step. It shows he's firmly on the radar of the senior coaching staff. And this is where things get even more interesting. While plenty of clubs are chasing big-name signings and spending heavily in the market, Pernith continued to double down on what's made them dominant, internal development. It's basically a production line of talent. And Clark could be the next product off that line. Another key point here is timing. The club didn't wait for him to explode before making a move. They acted early. That shows strategy. It shows foresight. They're seeing something the wider public hasn't fully caught onto yet. So now let me ask you straight, do you think Clark has what it takes to become a future starter? Or does he still have more to prove? I want to see your take in the comments, because this is one of those debates that really splits the fan base. And if you're enjoying this kind of content, you already know what to do. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because we bring you everything about the Pernith Panthers with a level of insight you won't find just anywhere.